Hi, guys. You're listening to More Than Potential. I'm your host, Faith. So, I hope you guys are having a great day. I thought I would pop on to talk a little bit about how I was able to secure a six-figure salary and how you can do the same. Now, mind you, you can't do every single thing that I did. It's not meant to be duplicated exactly, but if you can understand these principles, you can change your life. And before I get started, I just want to make sure you knew I do offer consultations with college students who are juniors or seniors and they're looking to find entry level positions or internships, co ops. They're looking to start their career. If you were a college student and you are a junior or a senior and you're looking to transition into the workforce, this consultation is for you. Additionally, if you are a young Black woman and you are in your entry level role and you're looking for ways to improve and grow in your current role and actually excel and be promoted, this consultation can be for you as well. The point is to offer strategic services that promote certain types of skills in Black women so you can present your best self in corporate. You have a very specific career plan so you know how to get from point A to point B to point C. And we're working backwards. So we're not going to start from I'm in college struggling. We're going to start from where you actually want to go, where you want to be in life, and then create a strategy to make sure that is the most likely outcome for you. So if you would like to sign up for that and do the consultation with me, it's a 60-minute consultation. The link is in the description box below. Anywho, let's talk about what exactly I did to increase my income before the age of 28 to the point where I was making $150,000 a year. I will start by saying I have a college degree. So if you are looking for somebody who is able to tell you how to make a lot of money without having a formal education, I am not that content creator. I went the traditional path. I got a 4-year bachelor's in it's a Bachelor of Arts in International Relations, which is kind of like political science, but with a global focus, at least in my degree program. What did I do though? So number one, I found a way to diversify my skill set early on. So this is something that I did even when I was in college. When I went to school, I had a Bachelor of Arts that was more qualitative, that was more written, critical analysis and discussion focused. But I paired those skills, those soft skills, with quantitative skills. So I took some programming classes. I did statistical classes as well to help me get more familiar with math, help me get more familiar with putting together charts and tables so I could visually display information and draw meaningful insights from data sets. That is a skill that you're going to need regardless of your degree program. By combining these different skills, it diversified my skill set, and I was able to enter the workforce at a 55K salary, which is not bad for a Bachelor of Arts. Now, mind you, this was in 2019. $55,000 a year in 2024 is just okay. It's not great. But in 2019, that was pretty good, actually. And I was recruited by a company that allowed for me to live in a low cost of living area. So I was able to live that way and my money went far. During that time, I also, when I job hopped, because that's basically what I did. I hopped around in different jobs for a year to 2 years at a time. So I spent up to 2 years in one role and then I would transition into something else. Every time you hop, you have to upskill, you have to get new skills, certifications, or whatever. You can't just go to job. You need to know what specific skills you're going to get from that job and how you're going to benefit. So, for example, the first job I started at was entry level. I was able to get more quantitative skills, leadership skills, and lead a team and be a supervisor. I also learned a lot more about project improvement and Six Sigma. I ended up moving out of that field into sales and marketing, though, which required me to upskill. I did a tech sales boot camp, which I know people look down on that now, but in 2020, it was the rage. It was the fashion. All the girls were doing it. And I did it. I did a tech sales boot camp and it worked out pretty well for me. I got a skill set that I could develop and learn on my own. So I started a business doing sales and marketing on my own, being self taught, combining that entrepreneurial mindset with tech sales and the skills that I learned. I was able to get a job in tech selling enterprise software. Huge pivot, right? But it ended up working for me. So again, you start to notice I'm building skills like Thanos here. And some skills I decided I wasn't as interested in anymore. So, yeah, I did process improvement when I was working in a different industry. I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as sales and marketing. So I still have it on my resume. But when I cater my resume to the role that I'm applying for, I make it very clear that I am trying to improve processes for sales, improve processes for marketing. And here's the different metrics and KPIs that I'm using to assess that. And here is how I can show my value to the business. Here's how I was able to increase these metrics and improve the business in this specific way. And so as I developed over time, I was able to show that I had job hopped, but I gained different skills. And with the growth in skill set and investment in my career, I was able to earn more money. Please know that when you invest in your skill set and you get certifications, additional degrees, or what have you, different experiences, that costs money. So you cannot decouple your investment in your career with the salary and earning potential. If you want to earn more, you do need to invest more. You do. It's a pay to play kind of game. This is your career we're talking about, not just a job. You know what I'm saying? Your career is years long. It's years and years and years of work and reputation and status and building. So you have to take it seriously. And at every level, I invested in myself more. I invested in myself more. And eventually I got to the point where I got the six-figure salary by doing career coaching. That's where I really started to maximize my income and see rapid growth because I would invest in skills at the beginning part of my career. But now I'm 4, 5, 6 years in, I'm investing in career coaching. So executive presence, soft skills, conflict management, stakeholder management, how to manage a crisis. Those are the types of skills that you have to invest in once you get to a certain point, because now it's assumed that you know how to do the job. It's about how well you connect with people and how you can inspire others to do their jobs and to excel. And so when you get to a certain point, probably around the 80K mark, they're looking for you $80,000 a year and above, not to just excel and overperform, but also inspire the people around you. Be a good collaborator, be a good team player. And so I had to invest in coaching for that. I had to find people to, one, help me communicate the business value, meaning what I bring to the table. I have to speak the language of the company. But then on top of that, I have to say, how can I better collaborate? How can I show more empathy? How can I be more competitive by collaborating strategically with people and helping everybody to shine? How can I see the weaknesses and strengths in others and help them push out their strengths in a way that looks good for both of us, right? That is high level strategic thinking. And you are not there to compete with your coworkers at that point. It's a healthy competition, but it's more collaboration than anything. And knowing how to integrate collaboration and competition is how you can demonstrate that you're worth a six-figure salary. Does that make sense? Are you guys tracking with me? So at every stage in my development, I invested in myself. At every stage, I took different jumps. And I think the biggest income jump after a year or two was understanding that every level required a different kind of investment, a different kind of strategy. So if you are just now starting your career, it's perfectly fine to invest in skills, but also invest in your peer-to-peer relationships, because the people that you go to school with, the people that you start these entry-level jobs with, they're going to grow in their career too. The people that you are friends with today will be doctors, lawyers, engineers, teachers. They're going to be the leaders of tomorrow. So you want to have a robust network of a lot of different people your age that can, help you and cheer you on, and you can inspire them and they can inspire you. These are all things that helped me in my career and have catapulted me to success, because I guarantee you, if you are able to get six figures, the people around you are going to shift. And whether it's you keeping the same friends and they grow with you, or it's going to be you, I don't know, not having those friendships anymore and encountering different people. But either way, your circle is going to reflect your wage and your salary. So the more people you spend time around who make as much money as you do, who have the same goals as you do, the better your life outcomes will be. The better you'll be able to communicate and socialize with all sorts of people from different backgrounds, races, colors, nationalities, etc. So anyway, that being said, there's so much more that I can talk about regarding this topic, because it's a layered conversation. There's a lot of strategy involved. There's a lot of discussion around how to develop these skills and what to do, where to go, where to look for those sorts of jobs that can really catapult you into the next income bracket. And also what comes with that. What are the responsibilities that come with making a higher salary? But we don't have enough time for that today. I highly recommend you get a personal strategy, a personal action plan on how you can do this in your life. Because if I can do it, you can too. Click the link in the description box below, and I would love to talk to you one-on-one and figure out how we can mentor you to get to you to the point where you're making that kind of money. All right. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.